Well, how could we forget the Carnival cruise ship that had many of us holding our breaths just a week ago? We learned during the incident that many of the passengers were from right here in Southwest Louisiana. Fox 29 News' Braylon Jenkins spoke with one family who was spent the last week letting the ordeal sink in.
Thank you, Heather. We all heard the daunting stories of what passengers experienced while aboard Triumph. We wanted to get a first-hand look at a local resident's perspective now that they've returned home safely and have settled in.
A moment caught on film following Carnival cruise ship Triumph docking in Alabama last Thursday night. The incident captured the attention of many across the world. Now, just over a week later, the passengers have made it home and returned to their daily lives. Meet the Chapman family. Dwayne and Kim brought their daughter Leanne and her friend Alexis along with them on the cruise. And while Mr. and Mrs. Chapman have traveled on a cruise ship before, even with Mrs. Chapman riding on the Triumph prior to this last trip, they say they never anticipated such a whirlwind aboard a cruise ship.
About 5:30 that morning, something had woke me up before that. 5:30 they came on a loudspeaker and hollered, if I remember right, Alpha 1, base 51 or whatever it was. Working offshore, I knew Alpha wasn't good. I opened the doorway, looked outside, and smoke was coming down the hallway. We was on level 1. And at the time we left level 1, got the girls with the life jackets and went up to the top deck.
The 14-story ship, measuring nearly 900 feet, had a small fire in the aft engine room, resulting in a problem with the propulsion system.
It was probably an hour before anybody got any actual directions from the PA system.
The ship left Texas on Thursday, February 7th, on a scheduled 4-day cruise. On that ship, 3,143 passengers, along with a crew of 1,086. The ship wouldn't dock until Valentine's Day, a week after they first boarded.
You kind of did think, okay, can't somebody come get us? But then you would watch as the other boats would come by and they would take one of those small boats off and transfer the food on there. And you would see how rough the water was, then you knew that it really wasn't a possibility.
The Chapman family and Miss Dickerson were able to find community after meeting couples from Texas, making the cruise more bearable. And if you ask them if they would board another cruise ship anytime soon, even with the now complimentary ticket, they would say,
I don't want to never say never, but at this point, no, not right now.
Braylon Jenkins for Fox 29 News.
They also said the staff were very helpful and accommodating. You can see the entire interview on our website.